The question is asking about secondary sector industries. What are the factors which influence the setting up of a particular secondary sector industry in a particular location? And they are asking critically analyze. So you should say the pros and cons of each factor. How to do that? What are secondary sector industries? That means just above the primary sector. You are here converting sugarcane into sugar, some rubber into tires. So manufacturing, construction, power generation, etc. The location of secondary industries is influenced by a combination of obviously geographical factors and non-geographical factors as well. That depends upon the industry. That depends upon the area and at the time or season in which you are doing this. We know that sectors of economy: primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Primary sector means agriculture, dairy, fishing, forestry, etc. Secondary sector means you are manufacturing something, you are doing some business kind of thing. Tertiary sector means service sector, transportation, healthcare, education, different professions, etc. So, what are the different factors that influence in setting up of a particular industry, secondary sector industry in a particular area? So, we have to analyze the pros and cons of each factors. See, first one, availability of raw materials. Definitely, we need raw material. If you want to manufacture sugar, you need sugar cane. So, if the raw material is very close, you can save the transportation cost. There won't be any losses during transit and all. So, that means cost-effective production, and at low cost you can manufacture things. But what is the cons associated with the availability of raw materials? If you are over relying on one particular raw material, for example, the pharmaceuticals related raw materials from China, okay, for that you are over relying on China. That is risky, because when the supply is disrupted due to economic factors, political factors, or natural factors, etc., that can be a problem regarding the availability of raw material. Then access to markets. If you are close to market, there is high demand, quicker delivery is possible. Whatever things are happening in the market, immediately you can change your strategy accordingly. But what is the cons means, there are lots of players in the market. Like if the market is accessible to everyone, there will be high competition in the market. That can lead to saturation. Everybody is coming on the same product. That is one thing. So everybody's profit will decrease. Then cost of land in market areas can be prohibitively expensive. Everybody want to do business there. Then transportation facilities. Well-developed transportation infrastructure such as roads, port, railways, airports, etc. that enables efficient movement of raw materials to the manufacturing site and finished products to the markets, etc. So that reduces the lead times. Then cons. Dependence on transportation networks can become a vulnerability if disruptions occur due to strikes, accidents, etc. Like if you need to transport your things from primary to secondary or secondary to market, etc. Like if you are depending on this thing, this disturbance can be a problem. Then labor availability. A large pool of labor, if you have, like that potentially creates lower wages if there is a high competition for jobs. Then over dependence on local labor force can lead to problems if the labor disputes arise, kind of thing. So large pool of labor is always a good thing then, but strikes kind of thing can be a problem. Energy supply. If you have reliable and cost effective energy sources, that is very critical and that will reduce the operational cost. But fluctuation in the energy supply, like if there is some oil crisis in international markets, that can even destabilize the industry. Government policies. If you have favorable government policies, well and good. You are getting tax incentives, subsidies, ATC benefits. That will attract more industries to particular location. Like, for example, if Kerala is giving all these benefits, people will be interested in setting up secondary industry in Kerala. Then cons. Political instability of changes in policy. Like successive governments will be having different policies. Technological advancement. Access to advanced technology can improve productivity. If you are using AI, data related tools, kind of thing, big data, etc., machine learning, etc., that will improve the productivity and efficiency. That will lead to competitive advantages over the people which is working with traditional technologies. But cons means it is prohibitively high. Some of the technologies that could be a barrier for some industries. Then environmental concerns. Obviously, if you are adopting sustainable practices, that will lead to your own long-term benefits and compliance with environmental regulations. So that will improve the industry's public image. But cons is that environmental regulations can increase production costs and restrict industrial activities. That means if you are to take care of the green norms, renewable energy kind of thing, that is prohibitively expensive at times. Then capital availability. Access to financial resources enables industries to invest in technology. Okay, if you have money, you can invest in technology, infrastructure, skill development, etc. But if you are relying on the external capital for all these things, that can expose the industries to market volatility. Because in US there is some recession or something, they won't be investing, right, like that. Local economic conditions. Like if you have a strong local economy, you'll be having a strong market for that, for uh, feeding that particular local economy. Then economic downturns in the local economy can lead to reduced demands of products, affecting sales. So, choice of location for secondary industries often balance of these factors, aiming to optimize the pros of one but mitigating the cons. The specific weight given to each factor will depend upon the type of industry, nature of the product, strategy of the business, etc.